Imagine a U.S. president comparing a modern-day airstrike to Hiroshima. Well, that's exactly what Trump just did. Intro. At a NATO summit in The Hague, former President Donald Trump shocked the world by comparing U.S. airstrikes on Iranian nuclear sites to the atomic bombing of Hiroshima during World War II. He claimed the recent attacks had effectively ended the war before it even started. The facts. On June 22nd, the U.S. launched coordinated airstrikes on 3 key Iranian nuclear facilities, Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. These strikes came after nearly 2 weeks of rising tension between Israel and Iran. Trump described the attack as a complete obliteration, insisting it had reset the balance and neutralized Iran's threat. Conflicting intelligence. But here's the twist. Leaked intelligence reports say otherwise. Sources suggest the strikes didn't destroy the facilities completely, and at best, set back Iran's nuclear program by just a few months. The White House quickly dismissed these reports, calling them politically motivated and lacking context. Global reactions. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, said the full extent of the damage remains unclear, but confirmed that several critical systems have been hit. French President Emmanuel Macron responded with caution, urging continued diplomacy and warning against relying solely on military action. Trump's comments stir controversy. Despite the backlash, Trump doubled down. Flanked by Defense Secretary Tom Cotton, he told reporters, "I don't want to say Hiroshima or Nagasaki, but it was the same idea. It ended the war." He later added that the operation proved America still holds overwhelming power, and that diplomacy only works when backed by strength. Looking ahead, Trump also revealed that U.S. officials are expected to begin direct talks with Iran next week, possibly paving the way for a new nuclear deal. He teased the idea of making Iran great again if Tehran agrees to dismantle what's left of its nuclear infrastructure. Meanwhile, pressure is mounting on Iran from multiple fronts, with the U.S., U.K., and Dutch officials calling for full transparency and compliance with international watchdogs. Final thoughts. So, was this truly the strike that ended the war, or just a calculated move to open the door for diplomacy under the shadow of destruction? Call to action. For honest coverage, real analysis, and no media spin, hit subscribe now. Because sometimes, the truth is louder than the headlines.